I've been playing around with the Healer Germanium OD and the Songstress amp from Shotmaker, both great pieces of gear. And whilst I've been testing them, I discovered this new guitar recording trick that I want to share with you. It's nothing like revolutionary, but it's very effective. So I have this drum loop and this song that I made, and I'm going to share with you actually some different guitar recording tricks. And even though these tricks are so simple, I think they will help you a lot when you are recording guitar. So this is a Germanium overdrive. It's in the name. It's a very natural sounding overdrive. Sort of like an extension of your amp. And I'm going to the first trick. I've often turned down the tone knob on my guitar completely to get a less trebly sound and to put more focus on the mids in your guitar tone. Sounds like this. I don't think it's a good tone alone, but in a mix, I think it's often really cool. The problem is that you sort of take away too much of that top end. So what I discovered, it's very simple. I'm not claiming to be Einstein here. I was countering that with adding all the tone, all the treble in the pedal. So down with this and up with this. So I'm going to demonstrate that on the song. Okay, so that is the reference. And then let's do it again. To me, that sounds just way cooler. And another thing that I like to do when I overdub something in a song like this is to have a second guitar that sounds way more fuzzy than the other one. I'm going back to my normal tone setting on the guitar, same with the tone right here on the pedal. And actually with this pedal you have the option to push it and make it sound more fuzzy in a very natural way. Distortion area. Let's overdub with a different guitar, and we are only doing this guitar on the chorus. And the reason why I think this is a good trick is that we often want more distortion, but it sort of gets muddy, and you have probably heard that you should try to back off the distortion as much as possible to get more definition. But when you have a fuzz thrown into the mix, it's breaking all of the rules, and it's more wild and unpredictable. And for me, then it just works better than to have a lot of distortion or a lot of gain, a lot of saturation on a guitar. So have one guitar that is cleaner. I'm not saying clean, but cleaner, and then throw a fuzz on the other side. That's a really cool trick. And let's go to the next one. I do this on almost all the songs that I do. For certain parts of the song, I add in a octave. Often it's a octave plus dry, and I find some parts of the song where I just almost play unison with the main part and just to give it a extra push in some parts. And I know a perfect place where we can do that in this song. Sounds like this, by the way. So I'm doing it on the verses, and it's for this part. Just that. Let's see how that sounds. And then we're doing a last thing on this silly little song, and that is to add some counter melodies. I often try to do them a bit weird, and I've added some chorus from the June 60 on this one. There you have it, some really simple guitar recording tone tricks that you can try in your song. Do it. I'm going to end this video with some more sounds from the Healer Germanium OD, great pedal, and there's a link down below if you want to check it out.